Previously on Starubical.
It's the connection of devices throughout the world, no?
Ang pinagkaiba pala talaga niyan sa mga standard computers is yung networking.
May knowledge lang din na meron tayong dalawang klase. Is yung pagiging independent is yung network and yung standalone network.
Local lang siya. So, halimbawa, ito, own personal computer nyo.
Lima na type of network.
Lima.
Oo, lima siya, lima.
On a local area network. So basically, ano lang siya eh.
Akala ko kasi, yung pag sinabi mo local, parang naglilimit siya sa barangay. So hindi. Like sa
Yung internet naman, tsaka yung intranet. So parang mas maliit lang pala talaga siya, no? Compared mo doon sa mga metropolitan and wide area network.
So parang overall din naman, matatawag ko yung networking is parang siyang
Magandang araw, Pilipinas. I am Lay, and this is Action, the Network Investigative Report. A network that fails is a network that cheats its users. Downtime is theft. Vulnerability is a crime against data. We are all reliant on connectivity, yet every day, millions of pesos and private files are put at risk because of these three systematic failures: cheap hardware, broken planning, and negligent security. In the next 5 minutes, we deliver the final verdict on why your network is failing, and more importantly, how to fix it. Our mission is to demand a system that works. We begin where the failure starts, the components. Many businesses are building their foundations on sand by choosing substandard equipment, which is a wrong idea. They spend thousands on laptops but penny pinch on the central nervous system. This is a betrayal right out of the box. Look at the evidence. The two most critical components are the router and the switch. The router is the brain that directs traffic across the internet. A cheap router causes bottlenecks and latency. It chokes the flow of your business. The switch is the internal organizer. A slow switch will paralyze an entire office with data collisions. And those cables, if you are still using cheap copper for high-speed runs, you are willingly sacrificing data integrity for a few pesos. Demand quality fiber optic cables. We must demand quality hardware, but even the best hardware is useless if the architectural layout is fundamentally flawed. The crime of topology. Our investigation into network architecture or topology revealed crimes of planning that cause total network disasters. We found systems built with what we call single point of failure, the bus topology. It's one single cable connecting everything. If that cable is cut, boom, the entire operation goes dark. That is an unacceptable fragility. We also found that the cascade disaster, the ring topology. As we can see here, this is an image for the ring topology, which data travels in a circle, and a failure on one machine can break the entire communication path for every device in the loop. So what does it mean? The problem spreads. The solution? The star topology. What is the star topology? This is the design standard we demand. Every machine connects directly to a central, responsible switch. The benefits of this is the isolation. If one line fails, only the device is affected. The rest of the network continues its duty without interruption, and this is called fault tolerance. It's the difference between a minor troubleshooting issue and a business-ending outage. Demand the star standard. Finally, we look at the defense. We are facing digital criminals, ransomware, malware, and data thieves. We need an anti-crime unit built into the network. Our defense starts with 3 non-negotiables. The firewall. This is the vigilant police officer at the network gate. It inspects every incoming and outgoing data. If it's not authorized, it is blocked immediately. A weak firewall is an open invitation to a breach. The next one is encryption. If a thief steals your data, we must make it useless to them. Encryption scrambles that data into a code that only the intended recipient can unlock it. It's your digital privacy protected. The last one is authentication. This is your personal responsibility. Use strong, complex passwords. Enable two-factor authentication every time. Don't let criminals walk right in because of a weak lock. We demand digital discipline. Start at the source of the problem, the tools we rely on. We believe many businesses are being sold a lie, a betrayal right off the box. Latch, tell the people, are we being fooled by cheap, useless components, or are we being set up for failure from day one?
Mga walang kwenta, absolute garbage, basura. Many network fail right here kasi sa lie na called na substandard. People investing thousands in computers but still buy substandard components that betray their system, creating the weakest link in the chain. Our investigation start with essential pieces. Ito yung cheap na quality ng plastic router. Ito naman yung magandang quality ng router. Tandaan nyo, you need a reliable router kasi this is the border agent, the brain that decides where the data across the internet, checking every address. A cheap router chokes under pressure, causing latency at nagbibigay ito ng lag lalo na kung sabay-sabay kang gumagamit. A massive bottleneck that is unacceptable. It slows you down. Next naman yung switch, the internal organizer. If your switch is slow, the entire office is paralyzed. A managed switch, a smart switch, give you the power and monitor to prioritize critical traffic. A dumb switch naman, just throws your packets everywhere, causing collisions and network chaos. Diyan kayo naglalag. And look at here. We demand proper network interface cards or NICs that can handle gigabyte speeds. Hindi lang yung handshake and the high-speed internet. And high-speed long distance data integrity. We need high-speed quality fiber optic cable. Hindi lang yung substandard na quality wired na madaling masira. Susceptible ito to electromagnetic interface and can handle the bandwidth of modern world demand a future connection. We must demand quality, but quality hardware is useless if the setup is wrong. Like having a Ferrari and driving on the dirt road. So Gab, what are the worst layout crimes na uncovered mo?
Planning means accountability, and terrible planning leads to network anarchy and total failure. We've seen crimes of layout of topology that cause massive outages and hours of loss of work. First up, the single point of failure. Ito ang bus topology. Isang linya lang ang single spine that connects all devices. And if that single vulnerable cable is out of boom, wala na ang buong network. And that is unacceptable failure. It is a design built to break. Next naman dito ay yung the cascade disaster or the ring topology. It is a closed loop. Data travels from device to device, often in a single direction. Kung may sira sa isang computer nyo, the data path is also broken. And nadadamay lahat ng devices that causes massive troubleshooting headaches and unnecessary downtime. We need a solution that separates the chaos that it spends. Next naman dito, we need to come up with a solution. And for that solution, Star Topology is the answer. This is the standard of accountability we demand. Every machine connects to a central point, which is called the switch or yung hub. It is a responsible dental authority. It is the key feature in isolation. If one line fails, we isolate the problem. Only the broken line is affected. And the rest continues its duty without interruption. This is not just a theoretical, this is the difference between a minor hiccup and a business-ending disaster. Charles, let's go live to the field and expose the world in the action.
Hello, good day, eto na. So, first, papakita ko muna yung view guys, di ba? Napakaganda naman. Flex ko lang. So, we are live demonstrating the power of the star topology versus the pearl of the bus. So, we are testing fault tolerance, the network's ability to survive critical failure. Our central hub, our reliable authority is Lay. Ikaw ang aking switch ngayon, Lay. Okay? Latch is our vital server. Ito si Latch. Okay, so si Gab, yan, si Gab and Marco, yan, sila naman ang ating users. So, yan, phase 1 natin is efficiency check. Watch closely, Gab needs to download an urgent file. Kailangan mo mag-download ng urgent file. Yan, so pinaprocess na kaagad siya ni Lay. Yan, so switch routing the packet only to server. So kay Latch naman, so no unnecessary traffic, so efficient and isolated. So ibabalik naman ni Lay ang ating request para kay Gab. Okay. Yan. So back to Lay who sends it, and ating phase 2, the stress test. So now imagine this, suddenly Marco, ayan, Marco's line fails. So, hatakin ko yung linya na. Ayan, a cable cut. Imaginary line na aking pinutol. So, Marco is down and he can work. But look at Gab. Si Gab. Yan, the server is still running. The rest of the network is unaffected. So, this is fault tolerance. One failure does not destroy the entire systems. That's the justice we seek in the network design. If this were a bus, everything would have stopped. So, star topology is non-negotiable.
The structured failures. Now we face the enemies. We are just talking about slowdown. We are facing malware, ransomware, data steal. This criminal wants to paralyze your business, steal your identity, and shut down your life. We need an anti-crime unit built into the network. Our first line of defense is the firewall. Think of it as a vigilant 24/7 police officer at the gate of your network. Examine every visitor, every packet, checking the source, the destination, and the port number. Whoever is not authorized is blocked immediately. A quality firewall is the difference between a minor attempt and total breach. Is the firewall. Think of it, but if a criminal slips through, we must make their stolen data useless. This is done through encryption. We scramble the data into code that only the intended recipient, holding the correct digital key, can unlock. Your privacy is protected. The difference between a minor, even if the file is stolen, HTTP, VPNs, end-to-end encryption, these are the bullet best of your digital life. And finally, personal responsibility. authentication. No lock is too strong for a vulgar you let inside. Use strong complex password, enable two-factor authentication. Do not let the criminal walk right in because of a weak lazy lock like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or your birth date. We demand digital discipline. The investigation is complete, and the verdict is clear. A network is only as strong as its weakest link, but we have provided the blueprint for an unshakable, resilient system. We have shown you the components that must be high quality, like routers, switches, and fiber, or face certain failure. The topology, the star layout that ensures accountability and fault tolerance. Lastly, the security, the firewall, the encryption, and the authentication, the defense against digital criminals. This is not just a presentation. This is a warning and a solution. Stop accepting slow speeds and constant downtime. Stop risking your private data. Demand better connectivity. Demand better security. Demand a network that serves the people. This is Action, the Network Investigative Report. Maraming salamat. For more information, check the details below this video. For the full report and time-lapse of the investigation, we will continue to monitor the situation. Hanggang sa muli. It's the connection of devices throughout the world, no?
Ang pinagkaiba pala talaga niyan sa mga standard computers is yung networking.
Knowledge lang din na meron tayong dalawang klase. Yung pagiging independent is yung network and yung standalone network.
Local lang siya. So, halimbawa, ito, own personal computer nyo.
Lima na type of network.
Lima. Oo, lima siya, lima.
Ano, local area network. So basically, ano lang siya eh.
Akala ko kasi, yung pag sinabi mo local, parang naglilimit siya sa barangay. So hindi. Like sa
Yung internet naman, tsaka yung intranet. So parang mas maliit lang pala talaga siya, no? Compared mo doon sa mga metropolitan and wide area network.
So parang overall din naman, ang matatawag ko yung networking is parang